From the moment Ethan moved into Maplewood Estates, he knew trouble had a name. Karen. With her clipboard and icy stare, she treated the neighborhood like her personal kingdom. At first, Ethan tried to stay polite. After all, he just wanted a peaceful life. But everything changed the morning he found her car parked squarely across his driveway, trapping him inside. "Rules are rules," she snapped when he confronted her, "and I'm the HOA." That was the day Ethan realized Karen wasn't just a nuisance. She was a storm waiting to destroy his peace. What started as a single-blocked driveway became a daily nightmare. Karen seemed to thrive on making Ethan's life miserable. She sent him petty violation notices. "Your grass is half an inch too long. Your trash bin is an inch too close to the curb," and always, that car in his driveway. Ethan's patience thinned, but the final straw came when he missed his daughter's school play because he couldn't get his car out in time. That night, he sat alone in his kitchen, staring at the HOA handbook. If Karen wanted a war, he thought, maybe it was time she got one. Instead of lashing out in anger, Ethan decided to outsmart her. He spent hours researching HOA bylaws, city ordinances, and even spoke to a lawyer friend. What he found gave him hope. Karen wasn't just annoying. She was breaking multiple local parking laws. Armed with evidence, Ethan started documenting everything: photos, timestamps, videos. He didn't tell anyone, not even his closest neighbors. Quietly, patiently, he laid the groundwork for a move that Karen would never see coming. The breaking point came on a rainy Friday evening. Ethan returned home, groceries in hand, only to find Karen's car blocking him once again. But this time, her keys weren't in the ignition, and she was nowhere to be found. His temper boiled, but instead of yelling, he smiled. The plan was ready. He dialed a number, his voice steady as he explained the situation, backed by weeks of evidence. What happened next would change the neighborhood forever. The tow truck arrived quietly in the dead of night. Ethan stood at his window, watching as Karen's beloved SUV was hoisted and driven away, all completely legal. The next morning, chaos erupted. Karen stormed across the street, screaming about theft and revenge. But when the tow company and city officials arrived with Ethan's carefully documented complaints, the truth came crashing down. Karen hadn't just been inconveniencing Ethan. She'd been violating multiple HOA and city laws for months, and now she had to pay, literally, to get her car back. With Karen's power shaken, the neighbors began to speak up. Stories of her. Bullying poured out. Threats, false violations, even harassment. The HOA board, embarrassed and under pressure, voted to remove her from her self-appointed enforcer role. For the first time in years, Maplewood Estates felt like a community again. As for Ethan, he didn't gloat. He just enjoyed sipping coffee on his porch without fear of finding his driveway blocked again. Weeks later, Ethan finally felt at home. The neighbors he once barely knew now waved and stopped to chat. Even Karen, quieter now and humbler, avoided crossing his path. It wasn't about revenge. It was about standing up for himself and his family. As he watched his daughter ride her bike in the driveway, free of obstacles, Ethan realized something. Sometimes the best way to deal with a storm is not to fight it with rage, but to calmly, smartly make it disappear.